Gear acquisition syndrome, the urge to buy new gear. This was such a big problem for me. I'd spend hours upon hours just watching videos on new stuff to buy, looking for new ways to spend money, thinking that if only I had this new piece of gear, all my problems would be fixed. I'd get new clients, more work, make better stuff, everything would be great. It's so easy nowadays to fall for gear acquisition syndrome, to fall for the ads, the fear of missing out. But I often found myself regretting spending that money, especially in today's economy, because I know you guys feel it too. So here's how to deal with gas, not that gas, gear acquisition syndrome. First, set strict guidelines for yourself. That means only buy gear if it fits the following criteria. I have a genuine, regular, hard need for it. Am I going to be using this piece of gear on a regular, weekly basis? Has the need for this piece of gear presented itself over and over again? Can I get away with something else? If this didn't exist, what would I do? If you can answer these questions and it leads you to believe that you actually have a firm need for it, sure, I think it's worth considering. But for example, if it's something that you don't have a regular need for, can you not borrow it from a friend? Oh, but I don't have any friends in the industry or any friends at all. I feel you. Rent it. It's definitely cheaper. And me, I've always felt like, oh, I don't want to rent it, I'll just buy it. And what ended up happening is I'd buy it, use it once, and then sell it at a loss bigger than what it would have cost me to rent it. You know? Maths. If it doesn't add up, just rent it. I can afford it. If I buy this today and for some reason it breaks or it gets stolen tomorrow, can I get another one like this in a heartbeat? If not, can I really afford it? It's compact and lightweight. And I know this one's kind of more specific to me, but I hate carrying around heavy gear, even if it's for a client production. I am personally sick of carrying around heavy bags, heavy tripods, heavy cases everywhere I go. I refuse to buy a 1200 watt light. If I need it, I'll hire a gaffer, have him bring it. He's getting paid to do it. I don't need it. If I'm completely honest, I've shot hundreds of projects this last year with a 60 watt light, super tiny. That's it. But I don't know, maybe you enjoy carrying around heavy stuff all day. That's cool. Wait until you get to 30. I'm not 30 physically, but I'm 30 mentally, which means exhausted. It's fun and easy to use. I've owned some pieces of gear, especially lighting gear, that was such a pain to carry and set up that I hated using them. For me, a good piece of gear allows me to focus on the creative aspects of the job, not the technical aspects. I don't want to think about, oh, I need a really big, heavy stand to set this up. I want to think about what type of shots I'm going to get, the story. Does this make sense? Does it look nice? I don't want to think about how I'm going to power my 1200 watt light without breaking the circuit. A good piece of gear for me is invisible. It allows me to focus on the creating aspect, not on the tool itself. I can't get it done with something else. To piggyback of what I said in the first question, can I get away with using something else? Can I get away with using a 200 watt light instead of a 400 watt light? If the answer is yes, I don't need a 400 watt light. I am actively trying to avoid buying stuff. Say, I really want to use a backlight. Can I position my subject in a way that the light coming in from the window or from a lamp acts as a backlight? If the answer is yes, cool. You don't need to go out and buy a dedicated backlight. This is called being resourceful. It makes me money in one way or another. Maybe a client regularly asks for this and he's going to pay more because of it. Maybe it's going to cut down my editing time. Maybe it's going to cut down my time on set. Maybe it really improves the quality of my work. Then, and only then, there's clear value. If something's going to make me stay longer on set and I'm not getting paid any more for it, then I'm losing money. If it's not going to break my editing time down by a somewhat significant amount, it's not worth it. If my quality it's not going to get significantly better, is it worth it? You get where I'm going with this, right? Is it reliable and long-lasting? Or am I going to be buying the new version or a replacement in 6 months? This one's pretty obvious. I've bought cheap stuff. You know how it goes. You probably bought cheap stuff as well. It's going to cost you in the long run. You know what you need to get. Just go ahead and get the nice one if you actually need the thing. I'm not saying go and buy a Satura for your first tripod, but don't buy the $20 Amazon special. And lastly, is it versatile? For example, my Magic Arms. They are incredibly versatile pieces of gear. Because I have those, I can avoid buying a whole bunch of other stuff. So I can use them to rig up a camera somewhere weird. I can use them to replace a tripod in a very tiny, cramped space. I can use them to rig things to the camera and get nice POV shots. All of these things, I might have to get specific pieces of gear for each one of those scenarios. And because I have the Magic Arms, I can just buy that and be done with it. So versatility, big thing for me. Another thing, I have 2 tripods. Actually, I have 3 tripods, but one's this tabletop tripod, and another one of my bigger tripods does overhead shots. That avoids me having to carry a C-stand around anytime I want to get an overhead shot. Versatility. Create instead of consume. If you get caught up in the ads, and we all do from time to time, my easy fix is prohibit yourself from making that purchase until you go out and create something you want to create. It could be going for a photo walk. It could be shooting a spec project or shooting something that you saved as a reference. But do the work first and see if that helps get your mind off of buying stuff and into creating stuff. Because I don't know about you, but I'm here doing this because I like creating stuff, not collecting stuff. It's fine if your goal is to become a gear collector, but I personally don't see any fun in that. I see fun in creating things, being a creator. And creators create. Collectors collect. So pick which one you want to be. Be mindful of this next time you're adding something to your cart. Lastly, and this was such a big one for me, don't mistake investing with procrastinating. As much as I have been an advocate for reinvesting in your business, because that's all I've done for so long and from such a young age, that I always thought instead of going out, having a good time with friends, I'm going to save this money and reinvest into my business because in the long term, it's going to make more sense and it's going to allow me to earn more and yada, yada, yada. Sometimes you can't do that. Sometimes you can't reinvest your way into success. Sometimes what you really need to do is reinvest time and energy to make better things. You can't buy your way into success. I'll admit buying a better camera is cool. Buying a better lens, it's cool. Maybe it does open up some opportunities, but most of the time, from my experience and from what I see from others around me, there's nothing like actually creating. Buying is just often a way of procrastinating on what you actually know you need to do. Because it's easier to spend a little bit of money than spend time and energy actually doing the work. It's very easy to look at investing in gear as an investment towards your future, towards your career, because sometimes it is. But the amount of times I've bought something just to sell it 6 months down the line, because I didn't use it like a single time, is scary. Sometimes you do need to invest to grow. Sometimes you need to just go and put in the work, put in the reps. Imagine you play basketball. Buying new basketball shoes is probably not going to do as much good for you as going out to the field and putting the reps in, just shooting, just shoot. You have to shoot. New shorts are not going to make you any better of a player. We all know that guy. If you play sports, we've all seen them, the guy that comes in brand new gear, he's got like all the nice expensive stuff and he can't play for shit. Now it makes more sense? That might be you with cameras. Buying a new tripod is not going to get you new clients. Create more, that's going to get you new clients. Summing up, buy because there is a demand for it. Don't buy to create a demand for it. These are some of the ways that I've managed to keep my gear acquisition syndrome at bay. It is a process. It's not like it's going to magically go away forever. It's just one of those things you have to learn to deal with. I hope this can help you guys save some money on some dumb purchases. Stay safe and be financially responsible for your sake. Take care.